be showing you how I get my hair from this super blunt short haircut to this long luscious hair. Keep watching to find out all the secrets. Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? How are ya? My name is Annabelle and today's hair tutorial has been highly requested across all of my social media pages and I'm finally doing it. Today we're going to be taking clip-in hair extensions and seeing how you at home can blend your shorter, blunter haircuts into longer hair when, I don't know, you're feeling the vibe of longer hair and you want to switch up your look. It's taken me a minute to get around to doing this hair tutorial because honestly I've been loving my short hair, but if there's one thing about me, I love a change. And you guys, I'm going to an event for work today in LA, and because I'm a hair girly, my hair always needs to look good. So if this doesn't look good and doesn't work out, well, you guys sure know that I love you. So hopefully you're praying to the hair gods it works out, but to my best of my abilities, I'm gonna show you exactly how you can get this at home. So let's dive right in. Whenever you're trying to blend a blunt haircut, you are going to need to section a top layer of your hair and maybe keep a few pieces around the face, but the majority of all of this hair you are going to either braid or put in a little ponytail and pin away, and you will clip the hair into that, but you need the top layer to blend it all. But we really need to get rid of the bulk of this weight down here because otherwise it's not gonna blend. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take my time and map it out. Depending on your head, how much hair you have, you'll have to adjust it a little bit, but that is my biggest tip for this to get it to work. Now we've got two little pigtails. I am going to start pinning these in the back of my head as flat as possible. Now you're going to start clipping hair in a very normal pattern, starting at the nape of your neck. So I usually start with a 2 clip and then do a 3 clip. You're not hiding any hair, at least in these sections, so you don't need to put an excessive amount of hair in, just like the normal amount that you get from a pack. I always use my Bellamy clip-in extensions. These are amazing. I've even had this set for like over a year, so they're definitely like getting probably towards the end of their life, but they're still so amazing. And if you want to buy Bellamy hair, this is Strawberry Dream, although I did root it a little bit myself, but they're really versatile. I love this hair. I have a code which will be in the description because hair extensions are expensive, so if you can save that money, save that money. And we're just going to start clipping these in. I clipped in a bunch of hair. Again, just use as much as you have. And now I am going to let down a super small section from my horseshoe and do a 4 clip in my hair. Just like that. Now I'm going to take the top section down, and it's not going to perfectly blend. We know that. This is when styling comes in and is so important. Okay, this is honestly not too bad. We can work with this, but you can see those ends right there. So we got a style. If you have thick, blunter hair like I do, and you're doing this sort of method, you're not gonna get away with wearing your hair board straight. That's just not the reality with the average amount of hair we're able to clip in and the way our blunt ends look. Maybe if you're a Kardashian and you have Chris Appleton, you can wear your hair straight, but otherwise, we're gonna need the most texture as possible. A waver is incredible for this. Tight curls is incredible for this maybe a mixture of waves and curls, just because you are trying to blend these ends as well as you can to the hair underneath it. And we've already made great progress, but we gotta finish off the look. So I am actually gonna be using a 1-inch curling iron. This is from T3. I have a code and a link for you guys down below to their page with all their things. I love it because you can program the heat setting to your hair texture so you're not frying your hair. Of course, put heat protectant on. I already have it on. So I am going to section the very top section that was actually just clipped away a second ago up. And we're gonna start by styling the extensions underneath it and then work on the hair that we're blending. One of the biggest mistakes I see when people are styling extensions is this very top layer where there's a super blunt end. Sometimes they curl it with this longer extension underneath, but that just doesn't lay right in the curl. A lot of times, I will try that today, but a lot of times the very top layer, you almost want the ends of that hair to be a little bit more straight, so it kind of just flows in. If you curl it with it, it's gonna end up with a really, really tight curl right here where the hair ends, and then it's gonna have the rest of your extension curl and it'll just be more disconnected. It does depend on the hair and what you're doing, but that usually works best for me. So we are just going to curl this bottom section. See, and this piece is popping out from underneath that extension, so I'm actually going to curl it separately, and this is essentially what I'll do. The top layer, I'm going to curl it, but I'm going to leave that end straight, and not just straight, not touching, you know, the end of the curling iron. I'm actually going to take it and do the method where you kind of pull the end just so it lays super flat. Alright, I'm going to curl the other side off camera and then we'll get to the top. We are completely curled and it is time to do the top section. Alright, again, the main thing here is that you leave this end slightly straight when you curl it so that it can blend in. Hold the curl, unloop, pull the end so it looks like that. Alright, we're gonna leave this bang side untouched, and then we're gonna try and comb through this side to kind of see how it's laying and see what we need to fix. It's already blending so well. Once we do product and do finishing touches, it'll be amazing. So I'm gonna do this side off camera and then we'll do finishing touches. We are actually gonna do the thing I was saying not to do in the beginning, which is generally true, but I'm gonna take a tiny piece of that top layer and a tiny bit of the extension underneath it, because as you can see, I don't know, I'm not used to doing this with super short hair. We gotta kind of connect it a little bit more. Again, doing this with like small pieces, but just getting it to lay a little bit more into the hair. You don't have to hold it for too long, but it kind of just helps. It kind of is just allowing it to lay a little bit more in over on this side versus some of these pieces, as you can see, are like laying on top. So I'm just going to take a few pieces where I need to and blend them in. Okay, those finishing touches really help. Is it perfect? No, but is it really pretty freaking good considering how short my hair is? Yes. This is never gonna be literally perfect and seamless. It's a little bit tricky, but we got it pretty freaking good. And we need to add a little bit of product just to create as much texture and just allow the hair to almost like build volume within itself. So I'm gonna take some texture spray from Unite. I love Unite. Spray it up here at my roots too, just so we can keep hiding the hair extensions and lift the hair. Alright you guys, and this is the final result of blending blunt hair into hair extensions. It's tricky, it's not for the faint of heart, but I really believe it's possible. And of course, I'm very particular, and as a hairstylist, I can see all the tiny imperfections, but for the average person, if they looked at my hair, I really believe they would have no idea that I had short hair an hour ago. Yes, this is taking me quite a long time. Let me just show you all the angles. I'll back up, the front, the side. This is the back. You can see I've got my short pieces in there, but I just gotta kind of keep messing with it and tucking it in, allowing my hair to get some texture and volume so it hides a little bit better. Okay, again, won't be perfect, I'm sure. This is the other side. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. I'm going to an event. It's probably gonna be windy. My extensions may be exposed, but you know what? We did it, we're here, we're thriving. We've got long hair for the evening and I'm gonna have fun with it. So I love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know down below what other videos you would like to see. And I'm just thankful you're here. Yeah, we had so much fun today. So, alrighty guys, love ya.